Hey guys, this is Jesse, High Performance Earthworks. I am making some site observations for potential perimeter rock around the base of this house for fire mitigation and protection. That's what the county likes to see, and I'm gonna just walk around the perimeter and think out loud and kind of share my thoughts as far as bidding this work and what it'll take to get this job done. So first of all, right off the bat, I notice some cracking and uneven settling on this right-hand side of the foundation here. So that tells me we have something going on in the foundation itself, which is unfortunate. It could just be on the surface of this facade rock here. Actually, it looks like it most likely is just on the surface of this facade rock. The foundation looks like it's still straight, and this facade rock is simply falling down. So we're gonna have to be really careful working around this and making sure that we do not touch that facade rock with a machine. And I am gonna want to have a release of liability on that in the event that we do damage that rock. We can facilitate the repair of that rock, but there will be an extra charge. As we can see, it's already in a state of disrepair. I think what's causing this is the negative drainage and grading that we have right here. You can see we have the grade is sloping towards the wall here, so you're going to have water running down towards the wall, and then these soils are getting saturated and losing their stability, and so these rocks can basically mush right down into the mud. As those soils lose their stability underneath there, they can't support the weight of that rock any longer. So we will need to regrade this and pitch it away. That's going to generate a decent amount of soil to bring the grade down, probably out to about here, and then we'll have to pitch it back up. So it's going to create quite a large area of disturbance and quite a large area of soil removal. This facade rock, I think Sam, our customer, should consider either redoing this or removing it as possibilities, or just leaving it there as is and don't bother with it. If he does want to have it redone and replaced, I can refer a mason who can do that work. Otherwise, we're gonna have to contend with that. Up here as well, we have very little room and access for the machine to get under this eave here, so we'll need to be removing a decent amount of soil right along here, get it down to where we have positive drainage. Because we do have concrete all the way up to the bottom of this wood, we could simply rework this soil and remove soil from a drain line that comes out here and push it up against the rock here, because this is considered a waterproof barrier, and it's okay to have earth up against your rock between this masonry rock and then the concrete behind it. You don't want to put earth over the wood, obviously, because it can rot and cause problems for the building. But being concrete, we can go ahead and put some earth up against this concrete here, and then slope the soil away from the building and create a drain line that comes all the way down here and then out and around and into the driveway. This through here looks fine. We'll just remove the grasses, put down weed fabric, and then put down our perimeter rock. We'll flatten it out so the rock stays put. I believe Sam wants to have river rock. I can't remember if he wants river rock or crushed rock. Crushed rock is more stable. River rock, some people like the look of it a little bit more. So right through here, again, we have some challenging, we do have some rock down already. It's a nice larger diameter cobblestone, and it looks like this is pretty well rocked in. So we'll probably be we can either add to this, we can add some larger 3 to 4 inch cobblestone river rock in here and just cap it and refresh it and give it a fresh coating, it looks like. Or we can remove it all and add weed fabric and new stuff. Just walking down here, we have a downspout. Looks like it's probably draining just fine. I don't see any signs of water down in this well here. So I think this is probably draining fine. We'd like to, we do have some river rock in there. So, some weed fabric in there. So this will all get refreshed with fresh rock all in here. Some existing weed fabric. There's a hot tub up there. Probably want to bring the river rock out around the exterior of these deck piers. And then down through here, we have quite a slope here. So, do we want to put rock in here? It looks like we have a septic lid right here, or leave that as grass. That's a question for the customer. I think it's not necessary to have gravel in there, but certainly an option if you want to reduce maintenance with the grass. Some nice garden beds here, some nice rock work, nice little staircase here. Right here I'm going to have to review the regulations to see if we do need to come out 4 feet from the base of the deck. I believe that is the case, which means we'll be trying to gravel to stay on the steep hillside there, which is going to be highly difficult because the slope does fall off pretty drastically right here. Getting gravel to stay on that slope will be challenging. If we do use a larger diameter cobblestone rock like what's currently in place now, that's going to be better because it is heavier. That's not going to move around. We will want to put a retaining barrier along the bottom with some larger diameter boulders, 12 inches roughly, bury them into the soil. Then put down our weed fabric and then our cobbles there. I would like to try to bring this slope up a little bit and bring some fill in here, and then basically bring the slope so that it's a little flatter within that 4-foot barrier area, and then we can dive it off as we get away from the deck a little more, and then we'll want to, because that'll be fresh disturbed soil that'll go down there, we'll want to seed that and put some straw blankets over that portion of soil on the outside of the rock, and then within the 4 feet we'll have a row of boulders 12 inches average size going around the corner there, and then weed fabric, and then our cobbles along the bottom. Machine access in here is also going to be challenging, so it looks like we'll be able to come in right through there and up this way with our cobbles and our materials to get in this way, but we will leave a track of disturbed ground here, and we'll need to rake that out and put down straw blankets and seed there to scarify the soil and remove the compaction from the tracks there. So I'm going to go ahead and looks like on the other side. Maybe this stump wants to come out and be removed or cut off down low. Maybe that's nice, just like that. It's being used as a perch for that nice rock there. Having a look over the valley. It is quite a view. Alright, so we're on the other side of the house. Again, we have a bit of a slope there. It would be nice to have edging some larger boulders along an edge there to hold and contain our rocks there. Then weed fabric, and then we can refresh these cobbles here. Got a slope right here. We do have a little bit of dirt covering up the wood right there, so I'll pull that down and regrade that just a little bit. We could do a little bit of a step up if we're coming in with some larger diameter rocks, 12 to 18 inches. We can build a little retaining wall that steps up a little bit and matches the concrete, and then we have a flat level spot there. Kind of come down, follow the concrete with rock, and then out like this. This all looks fine. I think we can just regrade this. We want to bring this down a little bit, level it so that it's moving away from the house this way as well as this way. So we want to make the low spot out here in the corner and pitch this way so that the water's moving away from the house and then out and around. So that'll take a little bit of regrading. We'll need to pull these weeds out, or these bushes weeds. That's for fire mitigation. We want to remove those. This pine tree as well, it looks like this painted blue. Typically that blue is an indicator that someone who was thinking along the lines of fire mitigation came in and marked those to be removed. So you see the blue there too. This is all nicely graded. We are a little high here, so we would like to bring this down and remove some of this soil. We can use it down below the deck, so we can redistribute some of this soil. Just drop this down because you want to have 6 to 8 inches below your wood siding, and you can see obviously we're less than that in a lot of these areas, so really carefully we'll want to rake this back and generate some material here, regrade this, and then we'll want to put down our rock back here and then scarify this so we remove compaction from the machine tracks and plant it with grasses out here where we're gonna have some disturbed ground, unless we want to just cover this whole area with a nicer, smaller diameter gravel rock that'll be nice underfoot and nice for walking on. So now we're completely back around here, and it looks like, oh, we will want to take this down because I caught that missed that first time around. We'll want to take this down below the wood siding so we don't have moisture and earth sitting up against the wood there and causing rot and decay of the wood siding there. So everywhere where we have step ups in the wood siding here, that's an opportunity to do a small boulder retaining wall just to hold the earth a little closer to the wood all the way around. And having the concrete floor covered with soil does a good job for insulating as well. It'll help with the energy efficiency of the house, because when the concrete is exposed to the air like that, you do lose a lot of heat through the house, and it affects the energy bills. So that is the long and short of it. We will chat this over with the office staff, work up an estimate on this, and get that over to Sam, and he can see if he likes what we're offering and get us scheduled. We do have a job coming up in this area, so we could potentially get this one squeezed in a little sooner than later.